For me, it all began with a little lady named Beyonce. I was straight out of film school and she took a chance on me. She taught me how to work hard.
My mother was really the first woman in Hollywood who championed me. I was about 19 and I lost a movie part to somebody else. And I started to feel like, oh, the girl who got it isn't even that good. And my mother was like, stop right there. Don't ever, ever disparage another woman.
This director, Janixa Bravo, she would always say to me, you have it. We're just waiting for the rest of the world to catch up.
Hi, I'm Zendaya.
I'm Scarlett Johansson.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Mindy Kaling.
Natalie Portman.
Nicole Kidman.
Melina Matsoukas.
Lena Waithe.
Jodie Turner-Smith.
And we are
Women in Hollywood.
Never accept less than you deserve.
Never accept abuse in any form.
Never accept no. If I'd accepted no, I would have stopped when I was 14. I was told auditioning for Annie and they were like, no, you're too tall. And I said, oh, but, and I talked my way in. So if I just accepted no, I would never have gotten anywhere.
I think intersectionality is something that everyone is learning about and struggling to be better about.
I don't think Hollywood necessarily champions anything that's different until it's successful. It's an industry that can turn anything into a commodity. That's what I try to be mindful of, is that I want us to be in rooms, but I don't want us to be tokenized.
We've been hearing one particular cross-section of society's stories over and over again. And so there's a lot of room to grow, to have a different richness of experience in storytelling.
What is so nice about having people who look a little bit different than the traditional storytellers is when we start getting to see stories we haven't seen. Things like Queen and Slim or The Farewell, movies that I would not have seen even 5 years ago, are now commonplace, which is wonderful.
Because it's our story. I mean, there's nobody else that can tell this story like us, making sure our narrative is shaped by us and not rewritten.
With all these firsts that are happening for women in Hollywood, it feels like a huge win. You know, it really shows you that if we allow people to reach their fullest creative potential, it's amazing what can be achieved.
There have been people in the past who deserved either the opportunity or the recognition that were not afforded it. It just is a different perspective on the world because you have different points of view based on different people's experiences.
Am I happy to be opening up a door? Sure. But I also know that I'm in no way possible the first Black woman to ever write an episode of television, particularly comedy, that's worthy of winning an Emmy. It's just not the case. There's still a lot of work to do.
Continuing to be proud of each other and uplift each other and support each other is such a huge part of that. But I also can't wait for the day when we don't have to hear that anymore. It should be just what it is.
Never accept less than your best.
Never accept lesser pay.
Never accept dimming your light to make somebody else comfortable.
Never accept what's given to you. The greatest and most creative people, I think, sometimes just had to make their own opportunities.
I am very excited about Florence Pugh. She is my co-star in the Black Widow standalone franchise, and I'm, learning from her.
I think Melina Matsoukas is I'm really, really excited to see her.
Everybody's sitting right here.
Kathy Kasake, she's a phenomenal writer, and I can't wait for the world to hear her just unrelenting, but yet funny and sweet and caring voice.
It takes so much time to change things, but we have to keep working together to do so. As a woman working solo, I had far less power than when I work with other women, and that's, subsequently things like Big Little Lies we were able to make happen because Reese and I were able to join our forces to get that made.
We've opened the door and now we've stuck our foot in it. They welcomed us and we're overstaying.